Yeah, it's awesome. It feels good coming in after games, and we come back from behind. We finding ways to win instead of last year where it was going the opposite way, and we were leading, and we found ways to have nights where we fall apart. So it feels good. It seems like it's a different way every time, and I thought Glennie's line was great tonight. Bernie was awesome again, and they got us going. We had to wake up a little bit after the first period there, and a slow start for us, but we didn't panic, and we stuck to our game, and we got on the forecheck, and that's when we started playing.
Dylan, these last 10 games compared to the first 10 games, I mean, what can you put your finger on? I mean, what's been the big difference in all?
I think we've got our D-core back. I think that's huge. Our goaltending has been awesome all season, and it's continued to do that. And we're just playing. We're all gelling together. The lines haven't changed too much. It's tough with different guys coming in and injuries, but there's some chemistry building, and we're just gelling, and we're, like I said, we're not panicking, and we're finding ways to win instead of lose.
Dylan, could you describe your game-winning goal?
Yeah, I was a little taken back by their setup there in OT on the draw. So I just told Mo, I said, hey, I'm just trying to get the puck to the left side to you, and it did, and then we ended up getting a 2-on-1, and Mo, I think he threw me off too. I slipped it over last minute, and I had the whole net there, so it was a great play by him.
You talked a little bit about before the start of the season about you guys playing with a chip on your shoulder. Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah, absolutely, and especially after our start, and I think everyone was counting us out. And here we are, the last 10 games. We've showed not only the league and our fans, but we showed ourselves that we can play with every team on a nightly basis, and we can win on the road. Our power play can be good. Our penalty kill, can be good, and we're winning games. So we're having fun, and we're rolling, and we need to keep this going.
We just stuck to our game plan, I think, and we obviously we know we have confidence going into the third, and we get one, and then they start getting on their heel, and we find a way to get another one.
Can you talk about, Blash said that you're kind of used to the role that you're here in Detroit with, but how difficult is it for you? Because I know you want to play virtually every game. You want to be a #1 goaltender, but are you happy with at least the way the situation is playing out here with the Red Wings?
You know what? I'm just, whenever he tells me I'm playing, I can't really focus on how many games I'll play or how many games Howie will play. I feel like me and Howie are pushing each other every day, and we're trying to do our best every game to win some hockey games, and that's our only job. I can't really, like I said, I can't control how many games I'll play.
You guys won once your first 10 games, and now 8 victories the past 10. What have you learned about? What have you kind of observed about this team?
I think we find ways to score big goals, or when things are going well, it just seems like it's going to be a big save, or it's going to be a big goal or a big block. When the goalie's not there, there's certain things that happens in game usually that's how you find ways to win, and I just think we play our system too a little bit better. Our compete level is higher. We know in the third we just come out hard.
Jonathan, I know everybody wanted to downplay the travel yesterday and the early start here today, but how much of an impact do you think it might have had in the first period? Because it seemed like you did get off to a sluggish start as a team.
I thought we did, but they're a good team, and we knew they were going to come hard in their building. I thought we weathered the storm pretty good, and as the game got along, I think our game got better, and we found a way to get another big win on the road.
Michael Rasmussen.
Yeah, that's what he does well. What a job Glennie going to the net. When you go to the net, most teams are trying to box out, which means interfere and keep you away from the net, and they tend to push into the goalie. So those are going to count for sure, and good for Ras getting a stick on it.
How big was Glennie's goal there late in the second?
Huge. You don't want to go. The longer you're down 2, the better chance you can go 3-0. Then it's tough. So you got to keep it within striking distance, and that goal is huge.
How much of a leader has Dylan become this season for you? Have you seen him becoming more of a leader for this team off the
Yeah, I think I've watched Dylan develop as a young guy over the last 4 years. He's been an assistant captain for me for two times in the World Championships teams, and I just think he's continued to grow into that role. And I think part of it is when you get an A on your chest, gives you a little more latitude to speak and those types of things. And I think he's done a real good job with it. But he's a natural-born leader. He's done a good job.
Darren Powell.
He'll be out for some time. I don't have his time period yet. I'll know more on Monday, but he'll be out for some time.
Does he have to be examined back home? Or?
No, I just think it'll be. I'll have more for you. I mean, I talked quick on the bench, so I don't want to say more than I know. So let's talk Monday.
It looked like it was pretty significant. Looking on the.
Yeah.
With Dylan, I mean, a lot of players can say they want to be in big moments, but he does it.
There's no question that Dylan wants the big moment, and sometimes he wants it too much, and he tries too hard and makes mistakes out of trying too hard. But there is zero doubt that he wants the moment, without question.
How important have the young players been on this team? And I'm talking about the rookies, Cholowski and Rasmussen, what they've been able to provide for you.
I think both those guys have added in their own way. Cholo's an excellent passer. He does a real good job with that. He's real good on the power play. Ras is an excellent net front guy, real good on the power play. So they both have found ways to contribute and be part of any success we've had.
Jeff, your goaltender tonight.
I thought it was great. I think our goaltending's been real good here during this stretch. That would probably be the other thing in the last 10 games. We've gotten real good goaltending every night.